Lionel Messi is clear of Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's not even close. The media has fooled thousands of football fans into believing that Ronaldo is the GOAT, but I'm here to settle the GOAT debate once and for all and prove that Messi is the GOAT. We're gonna break this down into 5 different categories: shooting, dribbling, playmaking, trophies, accolades, final performances, and international. Today, we're gonna look at who the better goal scorer is. Messi has 764 goals in 972 games, while Ronaldo has 813 goals in 1,119 games. But what does this mean? This chart is a career goal per game ratio at the club level for some of the best strikers and goal scorers of the modern era. This dotted black line means an average of 1 goal per game, so if you scored 1 goal every single game your whole career, this is what your average would look like. You'd be on this line. And as you can see, no one is above the line, no player is that good, but there are great players who come close to this line. Now if we look all the way to the far right, we see Ronaldo right here and Messi right here. What does this mean? Essentially, the closer you are to this line, the better your goal per game ratio is, so the better you are at scoring. And that's plain and simple. As you can see, Messi is fairly close to this line. The only other player that really comes close is maybe Falcao and maybe Loa, but no one comes as close to this line as Messi. At the club level, we can see that Ronaldo has scored more goals than Messi, slightly above Messi, but look how many more games that Ronaldo has played than Messi. Messi is not that far behind. So the argument that Ronaldo has more goals than Messi is kind of invalid because he's played so many more games. Okay, but what happens if we look at these same stats but we take out penalties? The first thing we notice is that all these players from before drop lower, and that makes sense because we're taking penalties out of their goal total. But what's interesting is if we take penalties out, Messi actually has more goals than Ronaldo at the club level. This includes all competitions at the club level, including Champions League, and I know that because I made this graph. Next, we're gonna take a look at who the better finisher is when they're in front of the goal, Messi or Ronaldo. Now, what exactly is finishing? How do we measure finishing? Finishing can be measured by how many goals you're scoring based on how many shots you have on target. For example, if you have 10 goals with 20 shots on target, you're scoring every second shot you have on target, so you're a really good finisher. But say you have 10 goals with 100 shots on target, you're not the best finisher. Even though you also have 10 goals, you're actually a poor finisher. With that being said, we're going to be comparing the amount of goals a player scored versus their finishing numbers, and this is in all competitions at the club level. Before we take a look at this graph, you have to keep in mind every player on this graph is a legend of the game, and while I say their numbers are poor, I'm comparing numbers between legends. So if I say this person's numbers are poor, their numbers are actually great, but compared to other legends, their numbers may be poor. Alright, essentially we have 4 categories. The first category in the top left is elite goal scorers, so you have lots of goals, but your finishing is decent to poor compared to other legends. If you're at the bottom left here, you have decent goal scoring numbers, they're alright, and your finishing is alright too. So compared to other legends, these are like the worst of the worst. If you're at the bottom right here, it means you're an elite finisher. Your finishing numbers are insane. You're scoring more goals per shot than anyone else, but you may have a low goal volume, so you may not be scoring as much, but when you get the chance, you're finishing it. And if you're at the top right here, you're an elite finisher. You're one of the best finishers in the world the game has ever seen, and you have elite goal scoring numbers. So you're doing everything well. All right, let's see where Ronaldo and Messi are. Ronaldo is at the far left of this graph. His career finishing average is about 0.27, which is the 3rd poorest on this entire graph. So all these other players, while they may not have as many goals as Ronaldo, they're all better and clinical finishers. But we're not comparing Ronaldo to all these players, we're comparing Ronaldo to Messi. And where's Messi? Messi is in the upper right hand category. He's an elite finisher. Messi boasts a 0.34 career average for finishing. So essentially, for every 100 shots, Ronaldo's only scoring 27 goals, while Messi's scoring 34 goals, which makes Messi the much better finisher. The stats tell us that Messi is the better goal scorer and finisher, but what about heading? And here I'm not going to argue with you and say that Messi's a good header. It's clear Ronaldo's a better goal scorer when it comes to heading. Another component of shooting is long shots. Who is a better long shot taker, Messi or Ronaldo? A lot of people associate long shots with Ronaldo because of his immense power and all those amazing long shots he scored at Man United and his Real Madrid days, but people also forget that Messi is an insane long shot taker as well. And believe it or not, Messi is actually the better long shot taker from goals outside the box than Ronaldo. If we look at all-time career, Messi has 81 long shot goals and Ronaldo has 61. And you have to remember, Ronaldo has played like 200 more games than Messi. What does that mean if Messi is scoring more long shots in less games? Well, he's a better long shot taker. Oh, we can break this down even further. If we're looking at just club, Messi leads by 71 to 50. If we're looking at just league, Messi leads from 50 to 37. If we look at even Champions League, where Ronaldo is considered Mr. Champions League, Messi has 16 long shots and Ronaldo has 10. And keep in mind, in all these competitions, Ronaldo's played more games. And there you go. I don't know how I can show you more evidence that Messi's a better long shot taker. So put another point next to Messi's name because Messi's also a better long shot taker than Ronaldo. Our next category we're going to talk about is free kicks. If we look at all-time free kicks scored, we can see that they both have 58 free kick goals. They're both tied, but you gotta remember, again, Messi's played like 200 less games. At the club level, Messi's slightly better with 2 more free kicks, but it's only 2. It doesn't make that much of a difference. If we look at league only, 39 and 33, kind of a big difference. But here's the one category that Ronaldo's clear of Messi in, and that's Champions League free kicks. He has more than double Messi's Champions League free kicks. I'm once again gonna point free kicks in the favor of Messi once again. And I mean, if you're scoring the same amount of free kicks and you've played much less games than the other man, you're obviously better at free kicks. If we want to dive further, we can also look at free kick conversion rate. Overall, Ronaldo has a 6.2% free kick conversion rate. This has been very poor since 2014. So we can see after 2014, it's been only 4%, but Ronaldo scored majority of his free kicks before 2014. He got progressively worse as his age went up. And once again, Messi has a higher free kick conversion rate. He's at 8.9%. And there you have it, boys. Messi is the better free kick taker than Ronaldo in terms of free kick goals to games and in terms of free kick goals per free kick attempt. Next, we can talk about penalties as well. And this category I would also give to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's sitting at about 82% of penalty conversion rate and Messi's sitting at around 77%. So it's pretty clear, it's like a 5% difference that Ronaldo is the better penalty goal scorer, hence why we call him Penaldo. I can wholeheartedly say with the utmost confidence that Messi is the better goal scorer than Ronaldo. Football isn't just about goal scoring. There's 4 other categories I will be going over to show you guys who the GOAT is. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for the next video.